Hello guys, and welcome back to Makeup FOMO. Today I'm so excited to show you a what's in my suitcase video. I am literally leaving with my husband in a couple hours to go to Barcelona, Spain, which is so crazy. I feel like this trip has been so far out for so long, but we are finally heading out today for our 1-year wedding anniversary, which is crazy also. I have my carry-on and his carry-on, which actually has a lot of my stuff in it, and then also our personal items. A lot of this stuff was featured, and I actually did 2 different Amazon travel essentials videos that I can put up here and link down below, and a ton of my like really handy and like useful travel stuff that I'm going to show you guys is in that video, and I kind of show it in more depth and explain it and link to it. I can link to them all in this video too, just so that's more convenient, but if you want to watch the videos, definitely do that. But I'm going to show you guys how we packed. I packed so efficiently. We are going there for an entire week, 7 days, and all we're taking is 1 carry-on each and then our like personal item, and the carry-ons are not even close to being full, so we have a ton of room to bring stuff back with us, which I feel like is something you need to be very careful of, is making sure you don't overpack, which I'm definitely guilty of, but I definitely want to be sure I can bring stuff back with me too. So I wanted to give you guys some like tips and tricks on how to pack really efficiently, especially for international travel, and if you want to save some money by not checking a bag, this is definitely the video for you. So if y'all want to see that, then just keep watching it and let's do it. So just to give you a quick overview, this is my carry-on. It's actually a cow pack, and I just love it. And it's just the just like the standard carry-on size. It's actually really handy because it has a like a built-in TSA approved lock on here, and then it just has like just some really nice detailing on it. The handle here and like the part that slides out to pull it along is just so sturdy and just super nice. So I love this. I can definitely link this below. I think this is just like the nicest carry-on, and it's even nicer inside. So this is what the inside of it looks like. It's like deceivingly roomy. This is kind of like my #1 like travel hack that I definitely wanted to share with you guys, and it's these compression, like they're basically kind of like those vacuum bags that are huge, and the set I got, which I will link, this is the medium size bag, but it actually came with larger bags as well if you were taking a full size bag to check. But this is definitely one of the ways that I fit a whole week of clothing in a carry-on, and so this has like basically half of my clothes for a week, so like 3 or 4 outfits, PJs, and these are super easy to use. There's so much clothes in here, but as you can see, it like is super flat and fits in this little compartment perfectly. So that's one of the biggest tips that I definitely have for you guys, and it's so handy. And then nestled underneath that, I actually didn't even use this little pocket here, just because most of my stuff fit in there, but this would be super handy, you know, for like bras, underwear, socks, stuff like that. But I didn't need to use that. I actually just shoved my socks kind of over in this little crevice because I had a little bit of room over here. And then I just have these travel towels, which I will link down below. These are from Amazon. I just have some feminine products in here in case I need those. And then underneath that, I just shoved in my bathing suit and my bras. And then right over in this corner, I just folded up just a little laundry bag. It's just like a zipper closed, just like plastic bag basically. It's just like a huge size. It's probably the size of this. And I'm just gonna use this for any dirty clothes, dirty underwear, stuff like that that I wanna keep separate from everything else. And then I just put this right on top. Super handy. This side is one of my favorite features of the Cowpack suitcases. I'm sure a lot of suitcases have this, but not only do they have a way to keep this side closed, but it separates all the way. I'll show you guys on my husband's bag. It has a flap like this, but it doesn't zipper around like all the way to the edges like this. So this is so handy to just really compartmentalize everything in here and like keep it from moving around. So you just flip this back, and as you guys can see, I mean, this is definitely like, it's packed up, but it's not full. Like I have a ton of room in here. I could certainly fit other things, and even if I get some kind of small stuff, I totally have room for more stuff in here. But what I have so far, this is just a little like lightweight jacket that I just rolled up in here. In this little plastic bag here is 2 pairs of flip-flops. I definitely recommend wrapping your shoes up in just a grocery bag, just to keep them obviously together, but also if they're dirty or if they get dirty while you're there, you have something to pack them in to separate them from all the rest of your stuff. In this bag, I have my makeup. This is a very limited amount of makeup for me. I usually bring a ton more than this, but obviously I was limited to this carry-on. This bag is actually a Sonia Kashuk bag from Target that I just got, and it is so nice. I can link it below for you guys because I think this is like the perfect size little travel bag. I'm not going to show you everything that's in here, but I did just kind of want to show you how this bag works. This right side of the bag, as you can see, has a little brush compartment, which I find really handy because I usually don't have room in my makeup bag for my brushes, and I hate having to bring a separate bag just for brushes. So it's really nice to have these all included in my makeup bag, but they have their own space. And it also has just kind of this thin little clear area over here that I just threw my lip products, my like tweezer, some Q-tips and stuff like that. And then this side of the bag is really nice because I don't know if you'll be able to tell. It kind of has this little like expansion area on either side, so this opens really wide, as you can see, so you're able, while you're using it, to actually see what's in here rather than it being like super narrow where you're like searching and you have to eventually take everything out just to find what you're looking for. So I do like that it expands nice and wide, and I fit a ton of stuff in here. Literally all the makeup that I'm gonna need. I mean, ideally I would have liked to bring more, but I fit all of my makeup products in here. It just fits a lot more than I think you would think it fits. So I love this bag. Next, I just have this cute little travel case for my international adapter. I can definitely link this below. I showed this in my Amazon video, but this is just definitely something that you need when you travel internationally. And then in this little pouch here, also from Amazon, I have all of my camera gear, so a little cleaning cloth, my charger, my extra batteries and SD cards, an international charging adapter for Europe for the charger, and just like other various stuff that I will need for my camera since I will be vlogging the trip, so stay tuned. And then over here I have my jewelry case, again from Amazon. In here I just have a few pairs of earrings, a necklace, some earrings in here, and then over here I have a few studs that are kind of attached and our silicone wedding bands. And then I also have this cute little pill case. This just has like our vitamins, our allergy medicine, some Benadryl to make us sleepy before the flight, and a little bit of ibuprofen in case we need that. And then I just have this really simple little Johnson & Johnson travel first aid kit. Underneath of that, this is my little, I guess like electronic cord organizer kind of thing. First of all, how cute is this? This is also from Amazon. I didn't feature this in this video, so I will link this below. But this is just so handy. I have our phone charger, my Apple Watch charger, my iPad charger, and then in this back little area, I have an extra pair of headphones with the dongle on them. And then underneath of that, I just have my little travel mirror. This was in my Amazon video, but this is just kind of one of those standing mirrors. So handy, it's nice and protected, and then I have an extra book. I'm hoping to read a lot on this trip, so I brought multiple books. And do you see just how perfectly that all fits in there? It's just all kind of jigsawed perfectly together. Next, this is my husband's carry-on, and this doesn't have really anywhere near as much stuff, and honestly, I pretty much took this over as well because I couldn't fit everything in there. So I have, again, another one of these like vacuum sealed clothing bags. This has the rest of my clothes for the trip, so I literally fit an entire week's worth of clothes into 2 of these just medium-sized bags. This is just an extra one of those vacuum bags in this little pocket here, just in case for any reason any of those break or rip or something like that. We wouldn't probably be able to fit our clothes coming back home, so I brought an extra one just in case. And this is what I was telling you about, how my husband's has like this flap to keep things in here, but it doesn't zipper all the way around, which is why I like my bag a lot more. But in his, we just have kind of our like toiletries and some other various items. So my little mini straightener is in here, my curling iron, and then also our travel umbrella is in here. This is just a little mesh bag from Home Goods, TJ Maxx. I just have some snacks in here, so like some instant oatmeal, some Slim Jims, a bunch of granola bars. And then we also have this lock. This is from Amazon, and this was not featured in that video, so I wanted to talk about this for a second. This is called an Add-A-Lock. It comes in this cute little case, and it's literally like a portable door lock for while you're in a room, specifically like when you're inside of it. You can't use this from the outside of a door, but it looks kind of funny. I'm gonna link it, and you guys need to like watch a video to understand like why it looks like this and how it works. But it's a portable lock, and it just makes it so that you're super safe when you're in a hotel room and an Airbnb. You put this on the door, And even someone that has a key to the door will not be able to get in when you have this in place. So it just adds that extra layer of security and safety that I feel like is super important when you travel. So I have that in there, and then we have our two, TSA approved clear pouches. These are also from Amazon. They'll be linked. I won't go through everything, but I just have some of our basics: razor, hairbrush, deodorant. I have like a little face mask, a bunch of little actually travel size foil packets in here. I always think that's a really good travel tip, to just save your like sample size products, because then you can just bring them with you when you go on a trip and you don't have to pack like full sizes of anything. You can just use these guys. And then in this guy I have a little mini lint roller. I just have like my hairspray, my dry shampoo, a sunscreen. I actually fit a ton of stuff in here. I'm not sure if y'all will be able to tell. Over in this little corner I have our 2 travel size toothbrushes, a travel size toothpaste, a little travel size cologne for my husband. And then again, just some more of those foil packets. They're mostly all like shampoos and conditioners. These bags look small, but since they kind of expand, you can actually fit so much in here. And we have a ton of extra space in here. So those were just our like carry-on suitcases that go in the overhead bins, and I just think that some of those tips I share with you guys will really help you just consolidate a lot of the stuff that you need to bring. Be kind of cutthroat with what you're bringing, but keep in mind, if you're flying internationally, do not stuff them super full, because if they weigh them and they're too heavy, you'll probably have to check them, which is obviously a whole nother cost, and then you have to worry about them losing it and stuff. So I definitely recommend trying to stick to a carry-on for, those 2 reasons, but be aware of that. So next I wanted to show you guys my personal item, which is this little, it's actually an anti-theft backpack, which is really cool. Again, this is from Amazon. It was featured in that video. But first of all, it's super, super cute. And it actually has the opening to the backpack in the back here, so that it's anti-theft. Nobody can access it except for you when you have it on you. But it's really handy because not only is it a backpack, but it has this strap here, so it can be a purse as well for certain places that don't allow for backpacks. So I have a pair of sunglasses in this little side pocket over here, and then I just have the our parking pass for the place where we're leaving our car at the airport. So once you unzip this little flap, this is everything I have in here. So I have my little collapsible water bottle. This is from Amazon. I can fill this up once I pass through security at the airport. I have my little eye mask because I definitely need to try to sleep on the flight. This is so comfy. I have my retainer. I don't wear this very much, but I try to wear it when I'm traveling. This is my portable charger for our phones or for my iPad or anything like that. So I have the charger. I actually bought this off of Amazon. This is just a really small lightning cord for your phone. And then I of course had the actual charger to charge the power bank. And this power bank, the cord, and this little travel case are all from Amazon, so I will link these. Then I have my little passport wallet. This is also from Amazon. This is just so cute and so handy. So I keep a pen in here for filling out all those forms you have to fill out when you land internationally. I have my passport in here. I still have to fill up the credit card section and my ID, but there's a spot for that. And then I have my boarding pass, a bunch of euro in here. So this is what I'm going to use as my wallet while I'm there. Also a little cheat code if y'all are in need of converting your currency. It's definitely not really advisable to do it like at the airport or once you get there, because the exchange rates can be really, really ridiculous. I just went to AAA and they do it for free there, and their exchange rate is really good, and I have it, so when I show up I already have my euro. I don't have to stress about finding it. Next I have a Barcelona map. I actually highly recommend doing this. I know it seems kind of old school, but if you don't want to use your data from your phone while you're overseas, or if you obviously don't want to incur any of those fees that are associated with that, or you don't want to worry about your phone dying or getting stolen or getting lost or the million things that can happen, a map is just the perfect solution. The National Geographic ones are super, super nice because they're not so small that it's like microscopic where you literally need a magnifying glass. This is waterproof, super durable, lightweight, just obviously super small, and it's just something that you can rely on in case you can't rely on your phone. Then I just have the book I'm reading, a little journal, and my little Spanish reference book, just for some like little easy phrases. I know Spanish really well, but this is just in case I want, a little bit of help. See what I mean? How I've taken so much stuff out of there, and there's still more. In the very, very back, tucked in here, I have my iPad in this really nice case. This case is from Amazon. And then this is my trip itinerary. And then last but not least, in the very, very back of this, I just have my other pair of glasses in this really nice little pocket. And then in this pocket over here, I have my headphones. This little headphone organizer is from Amazon. I just think it's the cutest thing and it keeps them so organized. I will link this below. I also have a little hand sanitizer, and then I don't have anything in this yet, but this bag also has this little secret compartment in the little flap also in case you need to put keys or, you know, anything in there. Do y'all see how nice everything just fits right in there? Like, you can fit so much stuff in this little guy. So that was my personal item. This is what Ken is bringing as his personal item. It's a backpack. This is actually from the company that he used to work for. He doesn't work for them anymore. So I have his Ray-Ban sunglasses. On this other side compartment, I put his collapsible water bottle. In this like little like secretive front pocket here, I just slipped his passport. He has a Danish passport because he's from Denmark, and also his green card is in here as well. There's like a little flap for that. It opens like all the way down, so like it opens completely, which is I feel like super handy and makes it very accessible. I just snuck a few more snacks in here since all the other snacks are in like our suitcase, which is gonna be in the bin above us. I wanted some snacks we could have on hand, so I just have a few different granola bars, some Skittles for him because he's a candy junkie. I picked up some of these peach rings at Target because I freaking love these. He has the same one as mine, just a different pattern, just a really nice little eye mask. And then he has to sleep with a mouth guard because he grinds his teeth, so I have his mouth guard. And then just some earbuds. And then in like the big main compartment, we don't actually have very much in here. What we actually ended up doing is we put Ken's bag of clothes in this compartment. So this is his little vacuum packed bag, and all of his clothes for the whole week fit in one of these. You know how dudes are, they just like bring a couple t-shirts and a couple shorts and they're good to go. This is all of his clothes, and it slips so perfectly into this backpack. So that's a really handy way to make some extra room in your carry-on. Also, they don't weigh your personal item, it just has to be a certain size. So that's kind of the opposite of the carry-on suitcase. You can literally fill this up and make it as heavy as you want. As long as it's the right dimensions and it slides under the seat in front of you, you can load it up. So that's why we ended up putting these clothes in here. And then probably one of the best features of this backpack that I love and makes this just like the perfect little travel bag, because it has so many compartments, and back here, like right along where the straps for the backpack are, there's a zipper, but it's only on this one side over here, and it's technically I think for like a laptop, but what I was able to do is just slide his iPad, because this is what he reads on. He has a lot of books on here, and then a bunch of his Bloomberg Business Weeks. He's been saving them up to bring on the trip. So I literally just slid these right in here, and they take up like no space. Like, you can honestly fit a ton more stuff in here. It's nice and flat against his back, so it's protected. And so as y'all saw, this fit a ton of stuff, but it's just like a standard backpack. So that's going to be everything for this video. I hope that you guys enjoyed and that this was, you know, kind of helpful, giving you just some tips and tricks on how to pack for, you know, an international or really any flight, any traveling of any kind. I hope that this was helpful and that you enjoyed. If you guys would like to subscribe, we would love to have you. We have so much fun here, and until next time, I will see you guys when I'm back from Spain. Bye.